there's a thing here. This is what the picture was. This is what the picture was telling me about. It's interrupting my intro here. I'm trying to give a good intro. Hello, welcome. I'm Levitator and today I'm back playing Amnesia the Bunker. Yes, I took a short break since my last video, but now I'm back and I'm eager to get stuck back in. If you've missed any of my other videos on this game, don't worry, you can always check them out on the playlist on my channel. So without further ado, let's play. So I made loads of progress in the last playthrough. Not only was I able to get the wrench, which allows me to open the vents, but I was also able to get the bolt cutters. Unfortunately, the prisoner didn't survive, so a moment of silence for the prisoner, please. Now, I don't know whether you can save the prisoner. Maybe you can. If you can, I would potentially be up for doing a live stream later, maybe, where I do try to save him, but that's not going to happen on this playthrough, I'm afraid. I also discovered the chapel. Now, when I saw the chapel, I was pretty shocked. There was a lot going on in there. And actually, it was really interesting. When I was loading up the game today, on my achievements, it says that I had discovered the beast's nest, and that's what the chapel was. So, yeah, that's really interesting. It's like he's dragging bodies and making artwork out of them. Who knew he was a creative? And I'm pretty certain that the beast is actually our friend Lambert. So I'm making that guess. I made that guess a couple of videos ago, but I'm feeling pretty confident about it now that I've got lots of different bits of lore. Now, because I've got these new items, I've got the wrench and I've got the bolt cutters, before I progress into the main storyline, which is going to be going down into the tunnels, I'm actually really keen to see if there's any other bits of lore or any other items that I can now get to, because I'm now opened up to a few different areas that I couldn't get to before. So my plan of action is to use the wrench and the bolt cutters where I can to explore the bunker further, get new bits of lore, because we love lore, get that story, any items that may be lying around, because you know me, I'm a clutterbug and I love my items. And then once I've done that and I feel like I've explored the bunker further, then I'm going to look at exploring the tunnels. Now, I don't think I've got that much left of this game to play, so this potentially could be my last playthrough, but we will see. It could be that I've got another playthrough in this. I reckon it will be either this one or the next one will be like my last ones on this game. So I'm really excited to explore further and start playing. Because I want to know what's going on, and kind of want to be proved right about Lambert. But yeah, I'll kind of have to eat a humble sandwich if that turns out to be wrong, because I'm really going whole hog on that, on Lambert being the beast. That's my theory. So anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick run to the soldiers' quarters, just to do an item run to see if there's any items in there that I've missed. Oh wait, actually, change of plan. I'm going to go to the infirmary because I remember there being something down here that I couldn't get to before. I don't know how much noise the wrench makes. Not the wrench, the bolt cutters. So... oh, it didn't make any noise at all. Great. So this is where the meds are. Oh, this isn't actually as exciting as I was hoping for. Okay. Now, where was I going? Soldiers' quarters. That's down here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. God, having a couple of weeks break from this. Oh. I'm going back to it. It's really freaking me out again. Right, I'm just going to check these little cubby holes to see if there's anything interesting down here. Oh, yeah, sweet, sweet fuel. That's kind of what I want, really, more than anything. They're nomming on someone over there. That's a bit of cloth. Oh, a note. We love a note. Another bit of fuel. Love that for us. Gonna... Just gonna run back. Now I've got a few items. I'm just gonna read my note and then I'm gonna save. So the note I got, is it Alex Neuer? Oh, Neuer's Journal Part 1. So this is what I was missing. I can't remember where I got Neuer's Journal Part 2. It might have been, I think it was in the communications room in the soldiers' quarters. So this is Neuer's Journal Part 1. 30th of April 1916. Finally got some answers from the engineering team. Command believes there are old Roman tunnels adjacent to our position. They're opening them this evening. Command hopes to use them to launch a surprise attack, as if an attack at this point could be termed surprise. This is a war. We are all always expecting an attack. Curious to see these tunnels though. A little dash of antiquity could liven up the place. It certainly helped keep my mind off the daily grind of the war. 9th of May 1916. The officers presented me today with a rather unexpected and strange gift. Aging texts from inside the Roman tunnels. Seems they got word of my interests. I took them, of course, but the truth is these texts are far too fragile, too valuable to survive life in this horrid place. They require more delicate hands, more learned minds than mine. Still, curiosity reigns. 11th of May 1916. This morning Ackerman died of his wounds. I'd only known him a time, but considered him one of my better friends here. I hope heaven welcomes him. To distract myself, I've been going over the texts and have had quite the shock. These texts are not Roman in origin. Oh God, what are they? The language is Latin. Of course it's Latin. Or Latinate, at least. But what they're writing about has no relation to what I know of Roman culture from any era. The texts seem to be of a religious, oh no, at least superstitious nature. A phrase is repeated, to cross into the darkness beyond, and then something about sight. 13th of May 1916. Haven't slept, need to get this down. The texts are of a religious nature. Whoever these ancient people were, they believed that they had found a means to immortality, and to achieve this goal, they needed to access what they thought was some other world, one dominated by darkness and ruled by, I don't know, they use words I can't translate, ruled by something. They claimed that dark otherworld was full of spirits, monsters, and that the air was endlessly alive with cries of torment and the sickly rattle of souls near death. That is what they were using the tunnels for. For them, it was a doorway into some pagan hell. Oh God. Something tells me this is all going to get so much more worse for me than just this bunker. The texts are full of wild stories of blood orgies, of sadistic spirits, of the awful things these men and women would do to each other in worship of darkness. They speak at length of some substance that is meant to grant the worthy some kind of immortality in darkness. I'm on patrol tonight, need to sleep before then, but then I'm back at this. Maybe Lambert drank of this substance that is meant to grant those worthy some kind of immortality. Jeez. So we're gonna find some old religious cult Latin stuff, and there's gonna be some liquid involved, and hell, and probably the beast. Sounds great, can't wait. Okay, so we've got 2 bits of fuel in our inventory. I'm gonna head back to the soldiers' quarters. Gonna save. Let's do this. Let's go. Now I opened the door, so I should be able to just head to the right. Oh great, I'm really glad I did that. There's another note. Right, now I'm out of... That was my torch going out all of a sudden. Now I'm going to run back again. This is item run. You know, it wouldn't be a levitator playthrough of Amnesia the Bunker if it didn't start with an item hunt. Am I right? I've got to get all that lore, you know. I got another giant first aid pack. I am ready to like be beheaded at this point with the amount of first aid that I've got. What did I get on the note front? Right, here we go. Toussaint's journal. 16th of May, 1916. Noya has been telling us of the tunnel texts, describing what these tunnels were used for. But I didn't need him to tell me. I've seen it. I was in there, in the dark. I dream of it every night now. Dreams are so real that when I wake, the day itself feels like the dream. I'm at a ritual. It begins with the drinking of a liquid, sweet and thick. Oh, Lambert definitely said that it was sweet when he drank from the water that I gave him. Like mucus or honey. That's kind of gross. Repulsive and yet intoxicating. As I drink, it warms my body, fills me with a lust for all things carnal, sex, blood, flesh. God, we're gonna have a fun time in the tunnels, I can tell. Around me are others, their faces hidden, their bodies rippling. I know we all serve the same masters and the same end, a place in her unending kingdom, immortality. The things I do in these dreams, a terrible whirl of horrors bloody and twirled, that make the carnal pit of the war seem like mere play. I wake horrified, but in the dreams I am elated. The worst part, at the end of every day, I want to be asleep. I want to go back to that place. I want to feel that way. I want the violence and the ecstasy and the pitch black darkness. God. Oh my goodness. Okay. I've got another note. Don't mind if I do. At this point, I actually can't get anything more, so I'm gonna run away. Now, I don't know if I should start using any of this fuel, because I'm getting quite a bit of fuel now, which is, you know, not complaining. I've got 5! I've got 5 bits of fuel! So, I got a note. Johannes Nicolai. Or Nikolai. One of the two. 5th of May, 1916. So now we're going even further back. From Johannes to Amanda Nicolai. Dearest, thank you for the package. I'm saving the chocolate for a special occasion and I'm keeping the photo close to my heart. It's been weeks now since I've been called for any combat action, but a new kind of fear is spreading inside the bunker. Last night I woke with a chill. A strange sound was emanating from deeper in the bunker, a kind of moan. A cry, perhaps a howl. I went to investigate and found myself standing at the entryway to the Roman tunnels. The sound came from inside. I dared not shine a light inside for fear of what I might see. And then a scrambling thudding came racing towards me from the darkness. A shape loomed up out of the shadows. I reached for my sidearm, ready to fire. It was Toussaint. He'd been awakened as well, but unlike me, he dared to enter the tunnels. He says he saw something there. As we stood at the moor, listening, the howling grew distant, receded to where I dare not guess. Perhaps our minds are gone, or perhaps there is something down there. Toussaint will not tell me what he saw. Please write me again soon. Love to you, Johannes. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, we're going to save. I'm going to use a little bit of fuel. I'm going to use 2 lots, I think. Now, there was a load of stuff down here, like people's rooms I couldn't get into before. So maybe I should go down there. This is where I spotted the most. Oh. Wait, did I do this? Oh no, he did this. The monster blew this up. Oh, he's got a cross. Whose room is this? Where does it say whose room it is? Oh. It used to say whose room it was. This has got to be that priest or something. There's a lot of religious stuff going on in here. Nothing. Oh, okay. That's helpful. Glad I wasted my time on that then. Oh yeah, there was something down here, wasn't there? R.I.P. to the rats that I murdered with a grenade. Now, what was it? Did I just this 3, 1? No. Okay, I want this. What's in here then? Other than lots of wine. Empty bottle. Lots of empty bottles. Oh my god, so many empty bottles. And a note. That's what we really want, let's be honest. Another note. That's it. Okay, otherwise it's just like a load of empty bottles. Okay, well, not super exciting. But I am excited about the notes. Now, how do I open this? There we go. Why is there chains on the... God. How do I get... So I'm going to have to grenade this one. And then I want to hide. Can I hide under here? I can, that's what I'll do. Oh, but he goes... Oh, blooming it. Okay. Be ready for this, guys. I don't think there's anything heavy I can throw at it close by, so we're just gonna bomb it. What is it? Oh my god, that bounced off the wall. That is not the one. Please don't come out of that hole there. Here he comes. He's investigating. He's up. He's still about. Oh my god, my vision's going funny. Where is he? He's got to be close. Nothing to see here. I'm really loving this giant table right now. There should be more giant tables. Right, he's gone back. He smacked that, he got angry about that, and right, here we go. Oh yeah, another note. Oh no, inventory, that's what I want. All the notes, more fuel, yes. Whose room is this? Renard's, was it? This is where he got. Oh, could it make more noise? No, okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. Fine. Right. And then let's look at these notes. Right, so let's start from the top. Major Sergeant Delpy, Toussaint's fate. 11th of June 1916, from Delpy to Renard. In regards to the fate of the saboteur Toussaint Beaufoy. Now Toussaint was the guy we just... Didn't we? Okay, so Toussaint is the guy that went into the tunnel and has been seeing things, and I think he's the one that maybe asked for leave. Okay. In regards to the fate of the saboteur Toussaint Beaufoy, LaRue has added further details to his confession. He now claims that upon entering the Roman tunnels that night, Toussaint confided in LaRue that he had other work to do. When LaRue pressed him for detail, Toussaint whispered something and pointed to his own eyes. Soon after, Toussaint split from the other saboteurs and disappeared into the darkness. When the others failed to locate him, they assumed he'd returned to his bunk and proceeded with their plan. I believe it's safe to assume that Toussaint either perished in the blast or has since starved to death in the rubble. Okay. Probably going to find him down there, aren't we? Sergeant Renard. Noyer's translations. 18th of May 1916, from Sergeant Renard to M. Fournier and D. Blanchett. LaRue reports that Noyer is the source of the problem. He's going around telling the men that those damn texts contain accounts of pagan rituals performed in those tunnels, ghastly and wild stories. Now superstition and rumours are passing around the men like an open flask or venereal disease. Venereal disease, okay. Some even say they have seen the things, ghosts, demons, fairies. Instead of the angels of Mons, I'm afraid we have the devils of Pizarus. Sorry if I'm butchering that, I have no idea how to pronounce that. I've called Noyer for reprimanding. I'll make sure it is appropriately severe. Meanwhile, the engineers will continue to dig. God. 9th of June 1916. From Sergeant Renard to M. Fournier. Sabotage has left the tunnel project in ruins. At approximately 23 hours 30 on the 2nd of June, so that's 11:30, an explosion ripped through the tunnel system. It was quickly determined that explosives were missing from the arsenal and the explosion was no accident. After a swift investigation, the following soldiers have confessed to sabotage. Gasper LaRue, First Class Johannes Nicolai, Toussaint Buffoy, First Class Jean Renoir, and Engineer Ozan Zabel. 4 of the guilty now rot in the cells awaiting tribunal. The 5th, Toussaint, remains unaccounted for. He may have been killed in the blast. I believe there are others involved, but as of yet, no one will say anything. Worse than double agents, these men are cowards. They scream about ghosts and demons in other worlds. They claim they committed this act of treason to save their fellow soldiers from hell. Utter nonsense. We are still working to clear the tunnel site and assess the damage, but I fear that any hope of using them for our purpose is now lost. In addition, the explosion has caused other structural damage to the bunker itself. Flooding is now occurring in various areas. Okay, so that explains the water that we see in the tunnels area. Okay, J. Renoir, about digging it too deep. So this should all be some like fairly end game lore, because you could only get this if you had the bolt cutters. 2nd of April 1916, from J. Renoir to Renard. My friend, received your message about the order to dig the bunker deeper. I appreciate your enthusiasm, your patriotism. I only wish I could share it. I fear command will only prove themselves fools, and your men will pay the cost. They want a grand subterranean hub of courage, steel and intelligence. We both know what they will get. A rancid, stinking pit. A void. A hole. Full of men, scared and confused. Then they will proclaim it a success, and issue a new order. Dig again. Deeper this time. For France. For victory. Your orders, that dig, they are the very war itself in miniature. The arrogant and idiotic leading the scared and foolish ever downward towards darkness. I'm sorry, my friend. My mood is pitch black, and everywhere I look I see this world barrelling forward into chaos. Please keep this message between us. I don't need a court-martial heaped upon my woes. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's go back to it. Oh, stuck on that. I mean, it's going to be a nightmare to get back from without any lights, but that is the life I lead. Now, I am just going to use my bolt cutters, even though I don't really need it. I just kind of want to try it out. So, what do? Yeah. Oh, he heard that. Was he happy because I've, like, got rid of a trap? I was thinking that trap's actually probably beneficial for me because he can't come that way, but... Ooh. Oh yeah, now have I got my stick? I didn't bring my stick with me. Is he in the vicinity? He's not allowed to be. He's not allowed to be. Oh, it's flashing. Just gonna... Can I hide up here? Oh, goodness. Oh, this is where they were getting those... Can I grab that off? Sweet, sweet fuel. So they do hide some of them in really cheeky places. Okay, is he still about? I want to toast some rat buns. I can't pull that out. Tried. Anything good here? Take that. Okay. There you go. I'm full on these. Might drag this out here though. And I've got it if I need it. You absolute head. Did I bring a... There might be a med kit up here. Yeah, I know I'm leaving a blood trail. But I'm going to grab one of these. I'm just going to pop this down for a second. Can I put this away? Let's use this. Oh, they followed me up there, the little knobheads. Okay. Now I can go down here now, can't I? Down this way. It lasted me long enough. Okay. Fuel storage, yes, this is what I really want. Okay, now to get in here. Yeah. So what do I do with this? You can use an empty bottle to on the fuel tank to fill the bottle with fuel. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. So I can just have all the fuel. Fuel bottle. A bottle filled with fuel can be thrown. Can I use it for filling the fuel thing? Oh, okay. Good to know, good to know. There was this room to the left here. Munitions storage. Okay, so to get in there, I have to blow it up. I wonder if I can... I'm gonna blow up. Yeah, I really messed up. I was wondering if there'd be time, but it was so slow. Can he climb up here, do you reckon? Oh. I'm hoping he can't climb up ladders. That's beyond his skill set. Now I'm dribbling... look, you can shut that. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh. Sweet FA. Why you do me like that? Come on, give me some medicine or something, please. Oh, is that medicine? Yes. Haven't used one of these med packs before. I'm getting all wrapped up. Oh, grenade. Could have done with that. Right. What else we got here? Oh, cheeky note. Is that it? Little parcel. Okay. And that's it. Nothing to see here. I think I've explored maintenance now to its fullest extent. I could be wrong. This is his lair, so I wonder if he just like hangs out here more often than other parts. Don't make me run into it. No. Okay, well. Wait a minute, has that always been there? Wait. What? What? What the hell? Is that blocked in though? Oh my god. What the hell? When did that? Was that always like that? I just didn't notice. That's smashed. How? He's been in here. But how did he get in here? I don't understand. When did that happen? Right, anyway, that one I've been super unobservant, which, you know, is always potential with me. Take two. Let's do this again, shall we? I am not happy about that. I don't know how any of the words that happened. It must have been the door was opened whilst I was out and he went in there whilst I was out. I don't love that. I really don't love that at all. Nothing on there. Great. There was some of that though. We're going up, 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 we're going up. Let's bounce before the lights go out, because I know that's going to be happening soon. Oh, imminently, like literally any second now. Okay. Righty-ho. I can't believe he's been in here. That's so rude. I'm a bit worried about that hole there. I feel like I need to block it up somehow. You ain't getting through that. My loosely placed chairs. Yeah, that right there. Let's save. And let's think about what we've done. So, oh, I got a note, didn't I? So let's... Canard? I saw its face. When it took Tremblay, I saw its face. As it tore into him, it looked right at me, and I think maybe it knew who I was. What the hell is it? It's Lambert! It's our mate, Lambert! Now, I'm just checking. I'm having a look at the map just to check I've looked everywhere. I think I've gone everywhere in the maintenance now. I haven't gone back to the arsenal, and I've only done some of the soldiers' quarters. I could do more of the soldiers' quarters. Yeah, I think I've gone into everybody's rooms here. They're all open now. But I haven't gone into the other cell door rooms, so there could be items in there that I could get, so I could do that. Now the soldiers' quarters, there are a lot of items there. So there could be more stuff to get. Oh yeah, and I did see a vent in the soldiers' quarters. So maybe I could check that out. I can use it on that. Yes. I love that. There's loads of bottles in the wine cellar. I could just fill my inventory of wine bottles. Empty wine bottles, and then head to maintenance. Get some more fuel. And then I can do some more exploring without the guy going after me. That might be good. Okay. Right, empty bottles. Let's do this. We're stocking up, guys. Right, I'm full. I'm full on empty bottles. No, thank you. Right, how we doing? Oh, yeah. I like the flashing lights. Is he around? Open. Oh my god, I can't go up. What was he doing? What was he doing? He was just like... He was just standing there. I need to get out of here. No, he better not be there again. God. Did not like that at all. Let's fill this up. Do you reckon I could fill it up all the way with all of these? Or not quite? Or maybe. I've got quite a few. I don't think I've ever filled it up all the way before. Now I'm on full. The generator is full. Oh, I love that. I love that. That is the first time this entire game I have had a full generator. I've saved. Max fuel. Let's go. Now, where am I going? Oh yeah, let's go to the soldiers' quarters. That's what I said I was going to do, wasn't it? How do we do this? Oh, I left it back in the room. I left it back in the room. I forgot. Right, here we go. I don't know if I need to do this, but it's just one of those things where you're like, oh, I can't do this right now, but I'm going to come back to it. And so today is the coming back to it day. Oh, right, what's it? Oh, items. Oh, okay, that's it. That's literally it. There's just items in here. Okay, well, let's quickly check what these items are. So we got a note. Faber. Gathering of the Willing. Oh, maybe this is to do with, they said that there was like saboteurs. Maybe this is where they were hiding their saboteur notes. 28th of May 1916. After what happened with Neuer, after how Renard and Fournier treated him and Leroux, there's only one way forward for us. I've gathered men I can trust, proposed to them what we will do. To a man, all of them were willing. It was such a relief. T seemed eager to go, the poor man. I hear him at night, muttering in rhymes, trying to comfort himself. For his sake, for all of our sakes, this nightmare must stop. Late now, on the 14th of June, the nightmares have stopped. We no longer hear those sounds, but now I am plagued by worse nightmares. My fellow saboteurs were all caught. Delpy and Renard torture them, even now. God. And yet none of them have turned me in. I alone have escaped punishment. The honour among these men, my brothers, I'm not worthy of it. It haunts me. The guilt of it. I know they will be court-martialled, maybe even put to death. And here I am. My consolation, the war will punish me, as it punishes us all, and I will remain vigilant, lest whatever darkness lurks in those tunnels returns. And we got a new inventory slot. There's only one more. See, I know there's one more that we can get, which is why I'm like really keen. But I don't know where it could be. He's not about, is he? No. Creepy music because he's not allowed to be out. It's not fair. You've got to stay in your hole. Please. Right, oh, I can actually see in here now. A little bit. Okay. Oh, there's so many holes around. Nothing of use. Oh. Love me a cupboard. A cupboard note, my favourite. Right, what's this? Faber's last note. 12th of July 1916, night. Sleepless, something scratching at the walls. I've heard rats before, of course, but this is different. It's not subtle. A rhythmic scratch of a rodent. It's louder, steadier. Francois has gone 4 times now to find the source, and each time returned with no answers. Perturbed. The men like me, who were there during the Roman tunnel incident, we share skittish looks. We dare not say anything for fear of reprimand, but we don't need to say it. We're all thinking the same thing. Later, something just howled. Not something outside the barracks, something in here with us. Like before, it's like before. But the tunnels are still sealed. They're still sealed, but it wasn't enough. All my brothers court-martialled and gone, and it still wasn't enough. 16th of July, a demon from the tunnels is among us. It's killed Renard. It will kill all of us. Unless, for Leroux, for Toussaint, for Neuer, for Nicolas, Ozanne and Renoir, I will kill it myself. This is why I was not caught. This is my purpose. My revolver is loaded. My will is strong. Whoa, okay. He's absolutely trashed this place, hasn't he? This is what he's up to when he can't find me. Oh, there's a thing here. This is what the picture was. This is what the picture was telling me about. Okay, I'm making a right racket here, but... Is this where we're going to find our last bit of storage, extra inventory space? Right, what have we got in here then? Okay, so we got that map earlier. This is nearly full as well. God, we're doing well, guys. We're doing well. So what is this? Is this the tunnels? Right, I'm just trying to work this out. What am I looking at here? Okay, I don't think we've been here because there's a room with what could be like pillars in it, those circles, and then there's another room with a big circle. I mean, this is really great commentary from me here. I'm just like, there's a room with circles and then a big room with circles. So this could be a map of the tunnels, which we've only got because we explored. It's got to be. And then, is that like trees on the outside? God. So this could be really helpful. Yeah, I don't recognise this as an area otherwise. And I'm guessing by the pillars, if anything is going to be Roman, it's pillars, right? Because I was thinking, actually, when I was like looking over some of the old photos, these here are pillars. So this is, and like, you know, I'm so unobservant, but this is like a statue. This is a statue here. So this isn't just telling, like, this is why the detonator's down there. It's down there because they tried to blow this up so that you couldn't get into the tunnels anymore, because they were worried about what was down there. So that's where this is. This is in the Roman tunnels. But unfortunately, they didn't know what a good digger our friend Lambert is. Yeah, so this is where we are right now. So that was a clue to tell us to come here. Although you couldn't tell because he's absolutely wrecked this room. It's just full of bits of wood now. There's no actual tables in it whatsoever. Right, let's bounce. I'm stuck now. Oh, look at this place. Oh yeah, this is where I was before. More fuel. Thank you very much. Coffee. Don't know why I'd want that, but there's coffee. Right, yeah, and that's here. Right, that's there. Is that a note? Or is that just a rag? Don't have anything I can... Okay. I need a rag and a stick to deal with them, but I don't know if I really need to. I don't know if... Oh, he's there. No, you don't. That's a map as well. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, that did not end well for me. That did not end well for me at all. I don't think this is going to be my final playthrough. I think getting all these different lore items is taking me long enough that this will be its own episode. Right, now let us... Oh, I see I've got another map here. Oh. This was telling me how to do the puzzle that I just sort of managed to steam through really quickly. I think I just turned everything on, but it's telling you where the different things are. But I already did that, so don't need it. Okay, so there was a code on there. Great. He's there, Mr. Grabby Hands. No, thank you. Now, whilst we're here, I got a code, N level 0471. Here we go, 71. We got the gas mask. Yes. So now the last one is Lambert. Oh, I want his note. But how do I? Right. Let's run back. God, imagine if like one time he was just in here waiting for me. How horrific would that be? Okay. So, I've got loads more fuel as well. We got the gas mask for the protection of the lungs and eyes during a gas attack. Usage reduces peripheral vision and hearing. Right, it reduces vision and hearing. Great, let's try this on, shall we? Okay, yeah. In the dark, let's see. Okay, yeah. Everything's a bit muffled. Which I guess makes sense. Okay, so that's going to make these a bit more useful because I can sort of like throw these about and hopefully that won't actually affect me. So, I think I've explored maintenance, I've explored the soldiers' quarters. I don't believe there's anything left in Arsenal for us, so I'm not going to go back there until we go to the tunnels. So I think the next port of call is to go to the prison and just check the other prison cells that I wasn't able to get into before. Now we've got lots of power, that should be fairly easy to do. And I believe I actually have all of the locker codes except for Lambert's now. So that is the one I haven't been able to find yet. So it could be in the tunnels, maybe. I don't know. That's the only place I haven't been, so... And if my theory is correct, it would make sense that it would be there. So we're going to open all of these. Might regret that. Wait, what is that? Oh my god, this is so dark. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Oh, these are all literally just... Okay. I'm gonna... Hey. Okay, there's a med pack there. I'm gonna close, like, all of them. Oh, I didn't close that one. That was weird. Oh, mate, I'm sorry. There's nothing else in here. Okay. There's some fuel there. Okay. Grab the fuel whilst we're here. Love me some fuel. Oh. It says it's closed, but it definitely isn't. No, it's just a med pack. Okay. Right, this is the bit that he can't get to because I've blocked it up. Oh, and there's some meat there if I wanted it. I'm not bothered about the med pack, you know. Okay. Anything in here? There is. Nearly just went straight back then. Right. I think that's all there is here. So we're gonna skedaddle. Don't trust that at all. I just want to get out of here with my notes. He's moved. Yeah. He's moved. I got rid of him. Okay, so we got 2 more bits of fuel, yes, and we got some more notes, which I'm even more excited about. So we got a note from, right, let's start at the top. M. Fournier. Renard is dead. Renard is dead. So 15th of July 1916 from M. Fournier to Delpy. Renard is dead, murdered in the halls outside his quarters last night. His body desecrated. Given the severity of the violence done to him, Jasinski claims it must have been at least 2 assailants. I would have said it impossible to imagine any of our men committing such a heinous act, but after the tunnel sabotage, I clearly should have expanded my imagination. The guilty are among us. I will round up the most likely suspects, interrogations to begin this afternoon. Renard's body is being prepared to return to his family. He was a good man. This act will not go unpunished. Okay, so they're sort of tying in... The people that have gone into the tunnels, they know it's bad, so they're trying to block it. But he's getting confused and he's thinking that they're, I don't know, going mad or something and becoming violent. Sergeant Renard. Permission to court-martial. From Renard to Delpy, permission to court-martial all the tunnel saboteurs is granted. Any mercy is to be meted? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Any mercy is to be meted out at our discretion. I don't know about you, but I have none left. I say throw them all in the pit. Leave them there till Armistice or Judgment Day, whichever comes sooner. God. We're looking pretty healthy. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fuels. I'm hoping because there's still one more area to explore the tunnels, so that means that if I haven't got everything, that's fine, because there is the tunnels and that's probably where it could be. I'm gonna pop some more fuel in here. So, yeah, we've got the gas mask, we've got loads of fuel. Mission objectives wise, we have mostly just got lore items and explored some of the areas a bit further with the new tools that I couldn't use before. But yeah, I think next playthrough will be my last playthrough, I believe. I'm pretty kitted out. I don't feel like I can explore this much more than I have already. So yeah, I'm excited for the final playthrough, the next one. I'm feeling in a good way. I've got loads of good items. I've got the gas mask, so I can take that with me. Use my gas grenades. I wonder if there'll be gas down in the tunnels as well. Maybe having that will give me some benefit. Yeah, so exciting stuff. It's all left to play on, potentially, fingers crossed, the final playthrough, my next video. So that concludes today's playthrough of Amnesia the Bunker. As always, I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. It's always lovely to read your comments and see what you guys are thinking of the game. And if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my future uploads. Until next time.